Hello everyone, welcome to part 45 of dating social network website in Laravel 5.6, 5.7 and 5.8. And in this video, we are going to start we will continue working on responsive contact profile feature once again, and we'll work on responsive action icons that I will explain you in detail. But first of all, I'm going to open the project from the beginning. First, I will check the XAMPP, that if XAMPP is working fine. I'm going to check XAMPP, that XAMPP is working fine, that's fine. Okay, then I am going to open that Laravel 5.8 project that we have updated. Okay, dating 5.8, that is our project, and we are going to start that project by giving command php artisan serve. Okay, and I will open Chrome browser as well, and we'll also open the Sublime, and we'll add the project in Sublime so that we can make changes in the files of dating 5.8 project. Okay, so I'm going to open the files here. Okay, so and now the project is taking some time to run, and once it will start running, then we are going to run the project as well. Okay, so yeah, and it will take some time in the beginning, and so we are, yeah, now it started working, and now I can run the project as well, and I will also open the php my admin as well. Okay, so php my admin I will open, and the project I am going to open. Okay, so you have seen the last few videos, we have done the responses and send message features. Okay, so we will continue work on them, and we'll add more features to responses. There are many more features that we can add in responses, and so here you can see the response has come from Steve, and here is the response that hi, I am fine response is there. And now we are going to add more information here, and we are going to add here actions. Actions we are going to add here, and in actions we are going to add some link icons, some font as some link icons like view details, reply, and delete. Okay, these icons we are going to add, and every icon is having some kind of functionality. Like first of all, we will add that view details icon. See here the response. If the response is too big, then here it will create issue. So we will do substring function of PHP. We are going to use substr function of PHP, and will only show some part of response. And for complete response, we will add icon so that we can open modal pop-up so that complete response user can able to check. And along with that, we will also add reply icon. Okay, so that the user can directly reply by clicking on that icon, and also delete icon if the user thinks that the message is not he don't want that message, means message is not means good enough for him, then that user can delete that message as well. Okay, so these things we are going to add, but first of all we are going to work on first feature, but we are going to icons first. Okay, so I'm going to update the responses blade file. Okay, I'm going to open that responses blade file. Okay, so I have opened the responses blade file, and I want that reply here big, means some content I want, means, so I will add some large content. I will check Steve, and responses here of Steve as well, that is some, and I want multiple responses as well, so that, yeah, here you can see that more information we can see, but still I want some more, means some more message. We can increase the message from the table itself. We can go in responses table and can increase message, so that or we can send the larger message. Okay, so and responses. So here, see, uh, like this one, I want to become your friend, like this one. Or what I will do, I can send the message from Steve to Amit Gupta. Okay, one more message I can send. Okay, so like I'm going to send to Amit Gupta some means uh like okay, so I'm going to send some information. I am surfing the net and found your profile, uh, and I'm interested in friendship with you. Like this, we can add. Okay, so I send this message. That message has been gone, and now I'm going to log out and we'll open that Amit 1000 profile and we'll go in responses and you can check response has come here, but that response is too big, so the response can even bigger, but it will take more and more space, so that is not good. We are going to use some part of the response, and for the rest of the part we will open in model pop-up. Okay, so I am going to add here actions tab. Okay, actions. Okay, like here I'm going to add actions. Okay, and here as well I'm going to add those actions, and I will add those actions icons on which we will perform some kind of action. I'm going to search font some icons. Okay, and let's search font some icons. Okay, so just want to add some icons. Here I am going to add some icons, and like for detail icon I will search here for some kind of detail icon. Okay, so I can search for some kind of file. Okay, you can see these file icons are available, and I am going to, you can uh, you can make your own choice, but I am opening this one, so I'm going to add this icon here. Okay, like this one, and I'm going to add this icon for view details. Okay, so this one I will add, and after this one I am going to add for reply, means that reply to the user. So for reply, if I will search reply, yeah, it looks fine, so I will add this icon for reply. Okay, you can see in video description that this links I have provided you, that so if you want to add this same icon, then you can get those from the video description. So delete this one, I think looks fine, so I'm going to add this one for delete. Okay, so here I have added the delete icon. Okay, so now all three icons I have added here. Now I will give some space here. I will first check that these icons have actually come here, and you can see the icons have come here. I will add NBSP after every icon so that some space we can add. Okay, so now we can check. Now it looks better. Now we can give some kind of link here. Okay, with the first one we can give link. Okay, so now, and now we are going to work on this first icon, that means view details. Okay, so now you can see, now it looks fine. And if I want to add some kind of title, because I want to know the user uh, to get some kind of hint that what this icon means. Okay, so I will bring the mouse over it, and you can see the view details is coming fine. Okay, so I will add that model pop-up, but first of all, I will means I will just show some part of response. Just want to show some part of response. So I will use sub str function of PHP to show some part of string. So you can search that function also. Sub it is confined sub str string in PHP. Okay, so this one will help us to means uh, to return only some part of this string. So we are going to use such kind of thing. Okay, so I am going to add this one here in message details directly. I'm going to add. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to show some part like sub str. First I'm going to write the function, and here that message will come and will start from the 0 character to 10 character. Okay, like this I'm going to add, and now I'm going to see that only 10 characters will be visible here, and I'm going to refresh, and you can see here, yeah, you can see here only a few characters are visible here. Okay, I'm going to refresh page not loaded properly. So you can see only few characters here, and I will add some more. Okay, 15, at least 15 I will add. Okay, now it looks fine, and after this I will add dot dot dot. Okay, so now you can check now response, not complete response we are showing, only some part of response we are showing, and for rest of the part he can click on this view detail, or he can also click here. We will also give this give here some kind of link here as well, so that he can click here as well to get the means rest of the response, means to get the complete response. So we can give here as well. Okay, he can click here as well. Okay, so this kind of thing. So we will now add the modal pop-up in which we can show that complete response. Okay, so for that we have added earlier also, and that is available in our template, in our matrix admin template. Okay, you can check it out in your that download, wherever you store your matrix admin template that you are using for your admin panel, for our dating admin panel. Okay, you can open that matrix admin. Okay, so here uh, in here there are many files you will going to see, and here interface.html file you need to open, and you can see here there are many features, many icons are there, and you are going to see that view pop-up as well, and here we click and you can see that pop-up comes, and with the close icon you can click anywhere to close, and you can click on cross to close. So we are going to add this pop-up. Okay, here so that we can show the complete response. Okay, so this, for adding this pop-up, first of all we are going to add the files that are required for this pop-up. So I am going to open that front design where we are going to add its file, front design, and you can see in admin design we have added some files, so those files we will add in front design as well. uh, you can see here bootstrap.min.js that is required to open this modal pop-up. So I am going to add this file here as well. Okay, for front design as well I'm going to add this file. Okay, and after adding this file I required pop-up power, means special file that is required for pop-up plugin, pop-over.js, that is comes with the matrix admin as well. I am going to add this file as well in front design. So both the files we can add in this here in front design, or you can also do this, you can also add these files in front end JS folder, and you can add the path of that folder as well, but you can also copy like this. Okay, so after copy both these files we will now open that file interface.html. Okay, see here interface.html. I'm going to check that. I'm going to first copy. I'm going to close this file. Okay, this one also. So I'm going to copy this view pop-up first. Okay, view pop-up. Okay, so I'm going to copy this view pop-up first of all, and here it is view pop-up, and, uh, and this one as well. I'm going to copy this one view pop-up, and uh, yeah, here I can do this thing, and after that I'm going to copy this model as well, this div as well. Okay, and now first I'm going to see that whether it will work or not. I simply copy from there. I have added files as well, and we'll see here. You can see that it's working fine. Okay, you can see it's working fine now. Now I am going to make this one the pop-up, and we'll make it dynamic. Okay, you can see that we statically copied from interface.html to response.blade file. Now I'm going to make this pop-up dynamic, and for that I'm going to copy this uh, two things, href and data toggle. Uh, Here, in case of href, I'm going to add both. Okay, so also I'm going to make my model like response details, because we will add that related ID, because it is related to that. Okay, so we will not use my model for every pop-up. It won't work, because we want unique ID for that. Okay, so we can now remove this one, is not required, but uh, this one is still required, but we will simply first align it. Okay, and then we will make changes as well. Okay, so first align it. This button is required. This one we are going to see whatever we require, we will keep, and the rest we can delete as well. Okay, so this is the my model. Here I'm going to add here. After this one, straight away I will close to that detail icon. Okay, so response details I'm going to copy here as well, because we are now using response details ID. So I'm going to make its ID response details, and now here we will write uh, response details. Okay, and details we are going to show these details. Okay, uh, dot response message, we are going to show these details here. Okay, so like this we are going to add. Okay, so now you can see that it will be added here, and it will come. You can see response is coming, but you can see that same response is coming for both. So we want to uniquely identify this ID. For uniquely identify the ID, we require to add ID as well, means that response ID as well. We are going to add a response ID. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one, or I'm going to write myself here dollar response, and after that I'm going to add that ID. Okay, like this, and now it is fine. Now we can uniquely identify every massive response. We can uniquely identify every response. Okay, so we can add it like this, and can refresh. Okay, so here we go, and now we are going to check out. You can see here that response is coming fine, response details, and here you can see that response, hi, I am fine. Okay, that is also coming fine. Now we can click on any response and can open the complete details, and here also we require the same thing, but also we will make response details little bit, I mean it's too big, so So here only strong tag will work. We don't require to make it too big. And this same thing we are going to add. We can add here as well. Okay, so we can simply copy this one, and here as well we can add. Okay, now I'm going to refresh once again, and I'm going to click on this one. You can see this response is coming fine, and this one response is coming fine. Now it looks fine. Okay, now you can check it out. That response is coming fine. For every message, uniquely response uniquely open, and uh, and that complete response is coming. Even the bigger response, more big responses, more means it will come down, means it can open like this. Okay, so this is the thing that we want to do, and we can check other responses as well. Okay, from the different users. Okay, so I'm going to open that Steve, and okay, and I'm going to open responses here as well, and you can see the responses, some response from Amit Gupta and some response from John, and we can open any response by clicking here or here. And like if I want to open that John response, then I can click here, I want to become your friend, and here only the part of the response is coming. Okay, so in the same way, the other responses we can able to see, and you can see that only the part of the response is coming. And for assessing the complete response, we can click on the action icon. Okay, so now it's working fine, and this is the feature that we want to do. And now in next video we are going to work on this reply feature, that if the Steve want to reply to John, then he will click on this icon, and then John panel will then that means that message box along with John profile will come up, and the Steve can send the message to John from there. Okay, so in the similar manner, Steve can send a message to Amit Gupta as well. And some more things we are going to do. We will try to add the earlier message to that message box as well. I'm going to show that thing as well. And one thing more, we are going to do that every time if a receiver checks the message, then then that scene kind of thing, like we used to see in WhatsApp, we used to see in Skype as well, that the message has been seen by the user or not. Okay, so such kind of things we will we will add. Okay, and also we will add some feature that will tell that there is some new responses, so we'll highlight these responses link. Okay, so much more we will do. Okay, so one by one we are going to add all the feature in our dating website. So that's all for now, and I hope that everything is clear to you up till now, and you enjoy watching this dating series. And if you have any doubts, you can send in video description, or you can contact at my ID, Facebook ID, AmishG100. Okay, and I will try my best to resolve your issues, and we will keep adding more features. And after a few videos, I'm going to add this project to GitHub as well, so that you can download code as well. And do subscribe to my channel. And we are side by side now started working on Vue.js, and very soon we are going to start working on React as well. And I will try my best to make the videos, means make the tutorial very easy, means right from the scratch, means so that means every one of you can understand each and everything, means it will means you will feel really good, you will feel really comfort. Okay, so I will try my best for that. Okay, so you can continue watching, and we will bring up more videos, and we'll add more features to our dating website. Okay, then have a nice time. Goodbye.